Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Hockey Classics. Holland opened their campaign in the Samsung Champions Trophy 2007 with a match against Great Britain. Holland have already qualified for the Beijing Games as winners of the European Championships earlier in 2007. However, their opponents are yet to qualify. The tournament will be a great opportunity for Britain as they will be playing against 6 top-ranked nations. So it's action time from the lung opener of the 2007 Champions Trophy.
Samsung 2007 Champions Trophy about to get underway. Who do you fancy here, Rick?
Well, you'd have to favour Netherlands. They're the holders. They've been playing pretty well. They confirmed their quality, winning the European Championships earlier this year to qualify for the Olympics. So you'd have to expect them. But Great Britain have got a lot to prove. They've got a hard road ahead to qualify for the Olympics, and so they'll be very keen to get this practice.
All rolled inside for Robbie van der Horst, World Hockey's Young Player of the Year 2 years ago. Rob van der Horst. Here's Geert Derricks, another stalwart of the Dutch team. Richard Mantell at the back, out to Ben Hawes. This is Glenn Kirkham. Middleton, Barry Middleton, Kirkham once again. Slip ball to Ben Hawes, playing with a face mask. That got a touch on. Vogels did well to stop it. The diving tomahawk was from Barry Middleton and well away from the net.
He really should have done better there. There's the ball. Vogels a really easy chance, and he's hit it over the top. Great chance.
The pressure from Turn de Nooijer behind him. He would have known de Nooijer was right behind him as well. Takey Takema. Derricks. Back to Takema. Great Britain playing Simon Mantell up high, almost alone. De Nooijer. Dangerous. Always dangerous. Turn de Nooijer.
Well, it was a wonderful build-up. Little ball drop for de Nooijer running past. And he ran right into the circle, had plenty of time to line it up, hit it very hard.
Not much chance in goals for James Fair, and the first action he has is picking the ball out of the back of the net.
Didn't really see the lead-up play there, but it was a wonderful little ball just dropped in de Nooijer's path. He always runs on, and his finish was perfect.
So just the 3rd minute of the game, and the Netherlands go a goal up thanks to Turn de Nooijer. Middleton out-muscled, wins the free hit. Hawes is there to take it. Ben Hawes. All the way back to John Bleeby. Richard Mantell. Jackson, ball swept forward, just out of reach of Stephen Dick on the left wing. Richard Mantell at the back. Vermeulen just played Thomas Bormer into trouble, 2 of the youngsters in this Dutch team. Takema, first toss over the top we've seen in this game. Middleton trapped it well. Checked from behind by de Nooijer. Great Britain on the counter-attack. This is Stephen Dick. Gets another chance. Garrard. Matthew Daly works his way into the circle on the baseline. Was Tyndall, came off his feet. Free hit to the Dutch defenders. Moore dispossessed, not legally though, by van der Horst. Great Britain free hit just outside the circle. Moore didn't connect with that as he might have wanted to. Delmay took it over the baseline for a corner. Good position though from Moore.
He did well, some quick passes. didn't look like he was actually having a shot. Looked like he was trying to make a pass.
Off the post. Just shaved the post on the way through. A shot from Moore.
Well, Vogel's looking relaxed, but he was damn lucky. Could have easily been a goal. There's the utility in getting the ball into the circle. Just spilt and snapped up.
Del May. Takema. A loose ball from Takema goes straight to Glenn Kirkham. On the burst through is Mantell. Moore picks up the loose ball. Brave work from Burma. And bundled over by Tyndall. Will get the free hit.
Yeah, I think it's just accidental. Might have caught his heel. But
good strong work though from Thomas Burma.
It was. He did very well. He had to go bravely, knock the ball away. There's the shot. He did very well. And then I think just clipped his heel and lost his footing. But good defending.
Levy is trapped at the side. Timmy Hoying. Faced down by Bleby. Shot on goal, took a deflection. It came from Roger Hoffman. Off a Great Britain stick, goes for a corner.
Good play by Hoying, found Hoffman. Hoffman's done well. Says Hertzberger.
Takema. Perfect control. Burma dispossessed though. And gets it back. Wreckers. Always dangerous in the circle. Put away by Middleton. Ashley Jackson given the job of trying to get it out of defence. Can't. Wreckers couldn't control it. Came off the stick of Marsden. Corner ball.
Pretty clever play there. Wreckers had a chance a little earlier. Perhaps was a bit too clever. Could have taken a shot, but some good work by the Dutch there. They're just building a bit of ascendancy here.
Middleton played it onto the feet of Hoying. Picks up his own ball. Forward they go again. Ashley Jackson. Poke tackle from Hoying. Does enough. Plays the ball outside this time. Hertzberger in a bit of space. Hoying once again. Derricks. Rob Derricks. Jolie. Ball took a deflection off a foot. It'll be a Dutch free hit just inside their attacking half. Evers works his way into the circle, looks back. Hertzberger on the reverse. Fair called into action, did well. Deflected over the baseline. Jimmy Fair.
He did, that's a pretty good save, but it was a wonderful turn by Hertzberger and good play by Evers in the lead up.
Couple of minutes to the half-time break. Bit of pressure for Great Britain to absorb here.
There it is, and there's Evers' turn, and well saved by Fair. Lovely work.
Yes, for a goalkeeper, it's often the ones straight at your kicker that are the hardest to save because you can't see your feet all that well in those goalkeepers' face masks.
Well, the ball that goes between the goalkeeper's legs, everyone says, oh, how did he miss that? But it's just as hard for the goalkeeper to get his legs together as just to move them out. And it can be a really tough one. He did well there, just a little flick with his left pad, just enough.
Matt Daly running away from the ball, just looks a little frustrated that he's not been able to do what he wants to do on a couple of occasions. Pause. Now a chance for the Netherlands again. 21 is Kieran Caspers from Kampong, having his first run in this game. Garrard, chance to set something up here. Was the right idea. Was Rob Moore. He was looking for more dive, just couldn't get the stick on it. Kirkham. Jimmy Tyndall. Penalty corner, push in the back, says umpire Simon Taylor. No, off a foot. Came off his foot, won't count. The ball's gone in from Middleton, but it's come off his body. And umpire Simon Taylor was right on the spot. It was an awfully messy penalty corner, and the game has been played out. In fact, the clock had already stopped. So our clock is not in sync with the game clock. My apologies for that. I'm confusing people. There was no time.
I heard the long whistle and I thought it was half time, and I think time had gone.
That's why they brought everybody forward. So time is up. Just the one goal separating the two teams, scored by Turn de Nooijer in the 3rd minute of the first half. At half time, Great Britain trail the Netherlands by a goal to nil. Delmay. Class for Mullen.
He does that well, Delmay. Just drifts to the sideline. The quick ball is fired down the sideline, picks it up. He really is the link man very often for the Dutch team.
And that free hit awarded to Mantell because 2 or 3 Dutch players didn't give him the opportunity to bring the ball down and control it. That raised ball over the top isn't in itself dangerous. It's when the defenders are pressured by attackers into doing something rash.
It is a contentious rule, and lots of the coaches I know are concerned about how it's umpired, because do you allow the ball to come down? Was it dangerous? When is it going to be allowed? Lots of questions around it.
Alexander pushes the ball through. Tyndall looked like he was struggling to catch up with that then. There's Jason Lee, the Great Britain coach. Jimmy Tyndall there.
He doesn't look perfectly sound, does
No.
he, Tyndall?
Very stuttering sort of run. Bra. Left Kirkham.
Perhaps it's a bit unfair to say that the Great Britain team looked rusty, because I think Netherlands also just a little bit rusty. A lot of passes just missing someone by 2 or 3 metres.
Mark Ralph tossed over the top.
And there's another case in point. Two players underneath. That's a dangerous situation.
And the defender is always given the benefit of the doubt, unless the attacker is there a long time before him. There's Roland Altmans, the Dutch coach.
I think what we want is consistency in the way that's umpired, and so far in this game it seems to not have been a problem, but certainly it can be.
It gets contentious when the attacker gets the position first and the defender charges in and is given the benefit of the doubt.
And I think that there is a view that if the attacker gets there first, then maybe he should be allowed to play it.
Loose ball, beautifully finished by Ronald Brouwer. Made something out of absolutely nothing. The loose ball bounced into the circle. He didn't try to control it by trapping it. He simply teed up on the reverse and puts the Netherlands 2 goals up.
Well, you need to be vigilant. Here's the break. The ball spilled and just finished, and really was just, the ball came off the foot of the England player. Everybody stopped. It bounced into the circle, was mistrapped, and it's a goal, and something from nothing.
Takema, a rare run forward. Van der Horst looking for the deflection. Hawes did okay. Mantell just wanted it out of there. He achieved that.
Pretty good defending there by Hawes. It was a dangerous situation right in front of the goal-scoring spot, but he did well.
Evers off the foot of Jackson, gets his own ball back, finds a foot again from Hawes just outside the circle.
And that's why you need real skill, and he did very well.
Hoffman, fair, kicks it. Hawes. Mantell finds himself in trouble again, dispossessed that time by Hoffman. Ball poked out over the side. No respite. The Dutch come forward again. Jackson will win the free hit against Rob Derricks. And that was kind of wasted.
Yeah, but not a bad idea. He tried to do it quickly. He knew someone was there. He just split them. I don't mind the idea. The execution was the problem.
Well brought down by Marsden. Tried to do a little too much with it. Oh, clever by Van der Horst. Evers. Brouwer. That's as good as you'll see. It was Rob Reckers who finished it off, but beautifully worked across the top of the circle.
Well, good passing here. Evers slips it. And there onto the reverse. He hit it hard between the goalkeeper's legs. Fear was running towards him, moving. I wonder whether he'd been better to be balanced and on the line. Took his time, hit it hard. Probably should have been saved.
Rob Reckers gets rewarded for scoring with a stint on the bench. Pretty comprehensive now for the Netherlands. If you're coaching Great Britain at the moment, Rick, what do you look for?
Well, until that one went in, you were still in the game. I'm not so sure now. And what you do want to do is avoid a blowout. You certainly want to see if you can score. If you can score once, then you remain in the game, but you've got to do it soon. Otherwise, you're just trying to protect the scoreboard.
And perhaps lucky that he did it. See where the ball's placed, just outside the 23-metre line. If it had been the other side, that would have been a penalty corner. Vogel's just patting that away. Ball rolls out in the direction of Matthias Brouwer, who's just watched his brother sent off. Richard Mantell. And Marsden. Glenn Kirkham tried to slip it forward. Denoyer read it very, very well. Hoffman looked back inside again, almost got it back, did get it back, slipped across the face of goals and unable to control it out there.
Wonderful.
Was Kieran Caspers.
It was a wonderful piece of play by Denoyer. Hoffman did very well, but beautiful pass by Denoyer. He ran so fluently.
Thomas Bormer. Had a very good game today, Bormer. Both in attack and defence. Takema. Reckers, who scored the second goal here, or third goal I should say, Rob Reckers. Rob Moore wins the free hit under the challenge from Takema.
There it is. There's the chance. and he knocked it across nearly, very nearly. It's well done by Hoffman.
Kirkham again.
Well, we just saw Takama in the play then. It's a long time since he would have gone through a game without having a penalty corner, but could happen. We haven't seen one for the Dutch, have we?
No, not at all.
In the whole match. I think that says something about, well, they've scored 3, but from only a few chances, they haven't had that much penetration, they haven't been that busy in the Great Britain scoring circle.
Wreckers, little jink over the top. Class for Mullen. Not a lot of support in the middle. Hoffman was the only one there, and he had 3 white shirts around him. Still, they win the ball at the side. Jolly. Timmy Hoying. Van der Horst, clever.
Roland Altmans, he'd be comfortable. His team's doing okay. Lots of substitutions occurring. They've been sharing the workload.
Doesn't get any easier for Great Britain. They've got Germany tomorrow. The Netherlands face Malaysia tomorrow. Roger Hoffman gets away from Gerard, slips it back. Wreckers gets his second. He is lightning in front of goals, isn't he?